Yes, Paul.
There was a big topic this week. There was a video online of a gentleman in the last row of an airplane, the last row where you cannot recline your seat. And the woman in front of him had reclined her seat the entire way to take a nap. And this gentleman was just basically repeatedly punching the back of this woman's seat in a not-so-silent protest over this. And it became a big discussion. So I have a question for the room. When you are on an airplane, do you always recline your seat, never recline your seat, or do you have an other policy for yourself?
I won't go all the way back.
Ever?
No.
Why?
I just know what that feeling's like when somebody does that to me. So there's part of me that I know what that feeling's like when you're sitting in coach and all of a sudden somebody goes, boom, and then you're like, oh, God. And so I do probably a half.
What if someone does it fully to you?
I don't bang on the, I don't do that. What I hate was when somebody is on the airplane and they're the row behind you, but they grab your seat and then they like rip you back. Then I have a problem with that. But, for the most part, I try to be sensible when I'm in my seat. Yeah, Paul.
My recline policy is I look behind me, and if that person is either reading or watching a movie or have their food out, I don't recline at all because they're doing something with their seat. But if I look back and that person is completely unconscious and their seat's reclined, I will slowly recline mine back to match theirs and hit the sack.
Yes, Todd.
That's the worst thing. If you got like a drink out and you could potentially spill all over the person, you've got to if you can't look behind you and see what they're doing, there's got to be a way to slowly move it back. And then they could always maybe tap your chair if they're concerned that all of a sudden their food's going to go flying or something.
Yes, Ed.
This to me is one of those bizarro social norms now that because a few people get unhappy if you weren't supposed to recline your seat, then they wouldn't recline.
Yeah.
But now for some reason, it's become socially unacceptable to recline your seat on a plane. It's like the dumbest thing that for some reason everybody's like, oh, no, you can't. You just can't. Of course you can.
But didn't American Airlines, I think, was involved in this with that woman and this guy? And didn't the woman get in trouble because of this for some reason?
Well, I'd like to know the backstory. Did the gentleman stand up and talk to the woman verbally instead of just pounding her seat with his fist? Because that would be the right thing to do. Hey, do you mind? I'm stuck back here and I can't recline. Can you bump it up a little bit?
Yeah.
But we don't know that.
Yeah.
Is anyone a non-recliner?
Yes, Todd.
I usually don't recline, but it's not because I'm so worried about the person behind me. If I was going to recline, I would gradually go back to not mess up whatever they have on their little tray, their little table. But I don't lay back that much. I'm
I
fine
think
straight up.
you can go back gradually. It's when you got that guy who hits the button and it's like a violent move back. Yes,
I had that happen once on a plane where whoever was in front of me just slammed it back, and I had just gotten a Bloody Mary, and it was completely full, and it exploded all over myself and the person sitting next to me. And at first, I just sat there kind of stunned, and I was like, I was soaked with tomato juice, which is awesome for a nice long flight. And then I had to say to the guy next to me, I was like, hey, man, I'm really sorry, but I think he goes, I know, I saw, it's fine. I was like, oh, dear. So he's not happy. But I really don't think it was my fault. But, yeah.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.